No, they're not going to say so. Yeah.
What do I have now?
Well, probably David tries, but I'm going to say Wampa first and Kevin.
She's playing.
Okay.
As soon as you're up there, I'll turn it.
And then they're going to do a super green. And then Julie's publish this thing.
Okay.
This is now.
All right.
And I'll say, the video now.
Okay.
Either that or What's going on in your world, Bill?
Doing okay. It's live. Not yourself too high. It's live. It's nice. So you're fine. But I'm not going to talk.
No. Sorry.
Oh, your service gets quiet on so the cameras. So, fathers use all comedies. I heard you last night.
Welcome everybody. London one today.
Great.
We are doing something different today. So your bulletin, as Beth Monteith has said, is fiction. So we'll just guide you through the service today. And I want to welcome all of you and welcome all that are watching virtually too. And remind you that in your packet that was on your chair, you have a comment card that is also used as a prayer card. And so you might be thinking about that as we go through the service that you want to add someone to our community prayer later on in the service.
No.
So Reverend Julie Dillon has been working very hard to put this very special forgiveness message and ritual together for us. And first, though, we're going to have Reverend Greg Kinsey and Corey sing a beautiful song that is perfect for the message today. Lovely.
So much to be soul to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love with all my soul. Make me a child of your peace. Is it pardon that we are pardoned? In giving of ourselves that we receive, and in dying that we're born to eternal life. Make me a child of your peace.
It was really beautiful. Thank you. That was the prayer of St. Francis. Thank you, York and Fire and Corey. And now we're going to introduce our special music for today. Matt, the Lighting Band. Please give them a warm welcome.
And I'll introduce Chuck Page to anybody who has not met. He's awesome, but the name is Chuck. Chuck Page. And I think you know Steve Sprague. These guys make it fun, and I appreciate that. Today we're starting out with that tune by U2, and as I noted this morning, I changed a lot of the words, so it's U2 and me too. Love rescue me more than speak to me. Lift me up, don't let me fall. No man is my enemy. My own thoughts imprison me. I said, love rescue me. Many strangers who we meet walk the world untiredly. Many searching for a bit of peace, as we are trying to find some quietness of mind. I said, love, rescue me. And the sun in the sky makes shadows through the night, stretching out as the sun sets me. When I feel something change, or I need someone to blame, I just love rescue me.
Thank you so much. That was wonderful as always. Now we're going to move into the core of the service today. And I want to introduce Reverend Julie Dillon. And as with everything she does for the fellowship, I know that she has put her whole heart into this for all of you. So let's give her a warm welcome.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Oh, it's so good seeing all these beautiful faces. Thank you, joining friends.
Did you turn?
Oh, no. How's that? Is that better? At the back? Great. Okay, thanks. And so good to be here, and hello to everyone watching virtually as well. And I know Lizzo was helping me out here, and I just wanted to make sure that everyone grabbed about 3 or 4 stones. And we all have some stones. Okay, we all have some stones. If you're watching online, if you've got stones, rocks, or it could be just some coins. We'll use them later on as part of the forgiveness ritual. So, and I will ask if you can hold on to those stones throughout the ceremony, if you can hold them in your hand. You guys see, did you get some? You got it? Okay, you just throw it down. You got some stones over?
I asked him what he's
Okay, you good? Okay. All right. And today I get to talk about forgiveness. And boy, this is such a big, important spiritual practice, and it's just something that is a topic that is so valuable to me. And it's a practice that's available to all of us, right? And the experience of forgiveness is rooted in all spiritual teachings. And it's essentially the method by which we let go of the past, and it allows us to reconnect with our true nature.
Yeah.
Love. Desmond Tutu shared in his book, The Book of Forgiving, I love this definition. He says, forgiveness is not an effortless act for any of us, and it does not serve anyone to minimize the complexity involved in the work of forgiving. It is best to break down our forgiving into bite-sized pieces and begin wherever we are. Tell your story for as long as you need to. Name your hurts until they no longer pierce your heart. Grant forgiveness when you are ready to let go of a past that cannot be changed. Reconcile or release the relationship as you choose. And the Buddha compared holding on to anger as grasping hot coals. I'm sure you've heard this saying. Grasping hot coals, intending to throw them at someone. And who is it that's getting hurt, right? So why is it that we hold on to these judgments, these resentments, grievances, even hatred, right? Sometimes for years, could be for our lifetime. We think we're protecting ourselves, and we built all these walls, these defenses, and we're convinced that this will keep us strong. And our ego mind likes to replay a past situation that has hurt us, right? It just over and over, a loop. And it creates just such an ongoing, vivid, real-life memory. But what really happens, by holding on to the grudge, we're just keeping these wounds wide open, and we're fueling all the negative emotions that cause even more pain. So, and again, even if we feel like we're directing it at someone else, it's us. We are really hurting ourselves. So it's so important to remember we are all from the same human family. And we all make mistakes. Don Miguel Ruiz, in his book, The Four Agreements, I always love this part, where he says humans are one of the only animals that will pay for a mistake 1,000 times, where other animals will pay once, and then they shuffle and they're over it. But not us. We have this powerful memory, and we make a mistake, we judge, and every time we remember, we just keep punishing. It's punishing ourselves, and it could be punishing our parents, our partners, friends. So this blame cycle, this keep paying for that same mistake over and over. So hopefully, at some point, we will awaken and realize that our true purpose is to forgive, to love, to heal, and to grow. And now we're going to do a short meditation. So I'll invite you to just find a position that feels really comfortable for you and your body, and perhaps close your eyes or gaze downward. It's whatever works best for you to go inwards. You have this nice open posture, maybe a gently lifted heart. And just taking some slow, deep breaths in and out. Just letting your body and breath slow to a peaceful, comfortable rhythm. You will be thinking of a feather light breath in and out. Allowing the body to soften and quiet. And now imagine yourself surrounded by beautiful cocoon of golden light. Let it settle tenderly around you like a blanket, comforting and protecting you with soothing glow. You feel yourself snuggling into it, feeling safe and warmed by its light. And this is the healing light of God's love and deep, deep care for you. Let this loving, divine, healing light fill your heart with light and love. Breathing in, draw this healing light deep, deep, deep into your body. And feel it expanding and healing any hurt areas within your emotions or heart. Let this golden energy circulate all through your body. Breathing softly and deeply as you do so. And take your time and allow this energy to flow wherever it needs to go. And now I'll have you bring to mind a person, group, yourself, or situation that you haven't forgiven, and one that you are willing and ready to forgive, or at least open to exploring the idea of forgiveness. So bringing to mind that person or that situation, to be yourself, that as clearly as you can, state your truth. Talk about your anger, your pain, the hurt, how you feel. Name it all as best as you can. And try not to blame you right then or yourself wrong. Just offer the gift of your truth. Staying as centered on your own feelings and pain as you can. And say everything you need to say without leaving anything back. And then I'm going to have you recite to yourself the following prayer. There's 3 versions. Pick the one that fits your experience the best. It's I forgive you, I release you, I let go, I love you. I forgive myself, I release myself, I let go, I love myself. Or I'm open to the idea of forgiving you or myself. I am open to the idea of releasing you or myself. I am open to the idea of letting go. I am open to the idea of loving you and loving myself. You just letting whatever emotions for, just letting them come and go. Welcoming them all. So you can't release, let go, relax. The kids, the rings, get done. That's the thing. Last year, I released you to God's care and keeping, and I set us both free. Now imagine 2 large and luminous beams of light in front of you, with palms cupped up. And visualize these loving hands of the divine. And they are as large as the room. Release yourself, the person, and the situation into these tender, beautiful hands of love and light. Placing it all down into these open hands. Surrendering the whole situation, the person or yourself, into love's care and keeping. Truly see yourself as being set free as you release this heavy burden. It's taking a great amount of energy to carry this thing, this burden.
Sure. Thank
Just taking a very slow, deep breath in and out.
you. Oh,
Feeling this release in every cell in your body.
oh. Good.
And now, a few more slow, deep breaths. Let's just slowly come back to the space. I'll invite you to come forward if you want to have something. And if you feel so moved, where you can stay seated, the prayer is on the cards that you have. And it's the beginner's ritual, and it's up to you. You can bring this card where you need it again, one of the stones, and this is symbolizing family releasing. If you're releasing that situation, you're placing it into the bowl, actually hands here. And you'll just be holding the space for everyone as a pleasure. So, and if it is for, if it's someone else, you don't want to put two boxes in, one for the person and one for yourself, releasing this from yourself, this carrying this. So, and you can pause and maybe say that prayer, or just put the stones in. So, I'll have you just take your time, and when you feel ready, just having fun and pause, and by that rock symbolize a releasing of the situation that you might have been carrying for a while. And if it hasn't, we're planting seeds, right, for this forgiveness process as well. Thinking the house one more time, which cynical end things that really should period. So I invite you again to close your eyes.
Then,
And taking in that slow feather-like breath under a golden cocoon of light. And let the love slowly move all through your body, filling the areas that were perhaps filled with judgments or angers, just a short term going.
okay.
Release through your body, because yours, you could get us a little rain or something, less tension.
What?
And then perhaps seeing yourself crawl into those loving, curious hands. And lay down any other burdens you may have as well.
Well,
It truly sense these curing tender hands gently cradling you, comforting you. When let's stay in moments of rest.
this ball. But it's settled.
Thank you, Mother, Father, everything God, for the light of your love as it illuminates our lives and heals the wounds within.
But there's good.
Even taking a single light in and out as we slowly come back to where Stacy. And I'd like to suggest that since it is our public time, that maybe later on we can share our experience if you feel to do that. I've found some people really like that to be able to share the experience. So we'll have time maybe later in our social hall there to do that. And some we know it's a very private, more intimate process, so feel free to process that way as well. And it's something as to do as often as you feel the situation warrants, right? Many times, it often takes many times to do our forgiveness practices, and that's okay. But it's, I find it's a wonderful, one of the many wonderful tools. To be honest, I don't think I've ever done any forgiveness work that hasn't been so valuable. So remember that it is that practice, we planting the seeds to forgive. And then you may find something weeks from now. With some people find, things happen right away, but no, there's no set time for this. And yeah, give yourself plenty of space. And okay, I want to ask, does anyone have a stone left? A couple. Okay, all right. So let's get back to our rocks. And they are symbolic of us not forgiving. And I see these rocks are like things that we've accumulated over our lifetime. Like debris or gunk. It's usually slow. And just by holding this, just for the short time if you're together, you might not notice a little tension in your shoulder or in your, in your hands or neck. And it takes a lot of our energy holding on to some of these issues. And it takes a toll on our physical body and also our emotional spiritual body as well. So just wanted to point that out. And so the energy needed to keep some of these resentments alive that we might be holding on to, it's just draining our life force energy. So it's so important to, I think, really see that. And I know for me, I mean, I've been in my unforgiving loop for a long time, and I needed to be there for that long time. But when we can just, just pause and do some of the work that comes around with our forgiveness. And there's so many wonderful practices that I would suggest. But truly know that we're like that person grabbing those high coals. We really don't want to keep hurting ourselves. Right? And just like to, and this kind of leads into our self-forgiveness. I think that's usually the last thing we think of. And as we talked about this month, Mary with the talk last week on our self-worth, and had a wonderful message the week before Dillon with self-love, and Jamie Lula, that wonderful loving message. But really try to be aware of when we are being we're being critical, where we have those negative limiting beliefs. I'll share everything I time. Someone a few months ago, I was preparing for a different talk, and I was saying, I've been procrastinating, and I call myself a procrastinator. And she just said, that is not the truth. That is a story. That's a belief. And I was so grateful that she called me on that, because that is something that I hold on to. It's not a very positive thing to be carrying around. And so I got to do, and I continue to do my forgiveness work, right? With Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King says forgiveness, it's a constant attitude of forgiving. It's not just, it's a daily thing. It can be. So just something we get to do. And you can just maybe think, where in your lives do you have that, like a negative self-talk? I just invite you to think about that this coming up week. And it's hard to see it ourselves. It was easier for someone else to spot it and share. So if you do get trusted, a friend you might want to ask. It's hard for us to see those blind spots. But it can be so valuable. And we get to do that self-forgiveness work. Like Desmond Tutu said, it's just breaking it down. It's like chipping away, taking bite-sized pieces out of some of these patterns that are ingrained, that we've been carrying around for how long, right? And, okay, so we get to choose. Holding on to the past that imprisons us, or we choose to forgive and let go. Why wait? And got a wonderful quote from Marianne Williamson. She says, forgiveness is a full-time job, and sometimes very difficult. Being willing and making the effort is our most noble calling. It's the world's only real chance at beginning again. And the practice of forgiveness is our most important contribution to the healing of the world. Just love that. So thank you so much, and I hope you all have found something about this as a useful tool, and happy releasing, letting go, and expecting miracles. The Course says that when we make these shifts and from fear to love, this is when the miracles happen. So expect miracles in you.
Thank you so much. And that's useful. And now that we are lighter and freer and happier, let's take a few moments to extend love to one another with our hugs and handshakes.
So I'll have to know when it's a good time to start. It's good. Oh, seriously, that's how he said. He said, animal, nationality. So, he's really literal to like, I ain't get dollars. Yeah.
That was so wonderful to watch. It always is. And then I looked down and that sun puts these beautiful hands holding many, many rocks here, but you all just handed over and surrounded. So I'm kind of beautiful ceremony. Thank you. We'll take this moment now to bless our tithes and offerings. Let's fill our hearts with gratitude after this beautiful emptying out of all of our burdens and hold love in our hearts as we think about our generosity to each other, to ourselves, and to us in fellowship. We thank you for your contributions and donations. And as John comes around to collect your contribution and explain if you have it for with you today, we'll say, I am grateful.
Grateful, I am grateful. Grateful, I am grateful. Grateful, I am grateful. Grateful, I am grateful. I am grateful, grateful, I am grateful.
Now let's go within. One more time. Close your eyes. You put your hand on your heart. As we extend our love and prayers to all those listed in the basket today, to all those that we hold close in our hearts, and all those across the land who are in need of love, love in all of its forms, which can come to the service. Now we have another wonderful song, Talbot, and that Black Band.
I'd like to thank Reverend Julie. There's a part you might be able to help me out. The line is, we can really change our lives. No. It's done. Whatever we do, we should be careful in choosing. We'll get better at doing it. That much is true. Whatever we say, we will get better at saying. So we should choose our songs well. We can always change our lives. Don't forget, each step that we beginning. You're walking down the same path. It's for us to decide what we decide. Make the next decision easier. Minding mental choices. We can change our lives.
thank you all for being here this afternoon. And I hope you really enjoyed that and really had a shift, as Julie mentioned, a shift to love. And we want to thank the Latin band. Let's give them a Reverend Kinsey and Corey for the beautiful songs. And thank you, Reverend Julie. Oh, yes, of course. Steve and Chuck. Yes, I know the entire band. Thank you all to the virtual watchers as well. I hope you participated. And we all remember that this is, as Jill said, something we can do anytime, all the time, to help ourselves feel even lighter and freer. I have a few announcements for everyone. This next Sunday, July 7th, Reverend Julie and Bill, are you guys doing the walk? The volunteer walk?
Good.
Well, yay. For sure, Julie.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay. I thought I'd do that. And Death Cafe is coming up on Saturday, July 20th at 2 p.m. The walk is at 12:30 p.m. on Sunday. On Mondays at 4 p.m. And the chair yoga, I think, is really has a nice group joining in on Thursdays at 4 p.m.
It's July 4th on Thursday.
Yes.
Yeah. Right on me. On the 4th.
Oh,
Forgot.
that's a good question. Probably not, right? July 4th?
But,
If you'll. Okay, so this coming Thursday, it's been decided. No chair yoga. And the following Thursday, everyone will be here. And I hope you're taking some time to watch the Healthy Living videos that Reverend Barb Kinsey is providing us in our announcements. And just a reminder to please stay after service and enjoy a wonderful potluck. So let us get into our peace circle and say our closing also.
I do. Yes.
And let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. The light of God surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us, and the presence of God is with us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. And that's the truth.